Hey, it's Cora. Welcome back to the Undertaker. We're still in Ash Canyon. Oh my god. It's like we can't leave. Alrighty. Now, find other corpses and plan a route. So the there's been a lovely amount of support for going to the summit. So that is the plan. I do want to see if, because I don't believe I found a hacksaw yet, have I? No. I did want to see if I could find a hacksaw, and I did want to see if I could find a bedroll. Alternatively, I need 15 sticks and 5 cloth to go to snow shelter it. My brain forgot the word for snow shelter. It's not quite morning yet. Should we crack open some pork and beans? How are you? I am well, thank you very much. It is Saturday. I've just spent the day with my mother and my children at her farm property. She put her dog down last night, so she's very sad. So I said, you know what, I'm going to bring the kids over and spend some time with you so that you are less sad. So that was the plan. And that's what we did. Now, there's no, like, cloth in here or anything. I was just going to see if I could fix up some of these clothing, but yeah, I don't have anything, huh? Where actually am I? Am I in just an angler's den? They're just calling it cabin? Oh, I'm at Minus Folly. Are there not bodies here? We obviously had our friends at the gold mine. Oh, I went up Homesteaders. Minus Folly cabin. Oh, okay. All right. So I think we're going to look around here a little bit and then go to Timberwolf. I think that's the plan. Obviously can't do much without seeing very much. But yeah. Lots of lovely feedback as well about how I pursue this run in terms of, like, am I going to try and find all of the bodies? Am I just going to go find them as I go? Am I going to go for ones that have been nominated? And yes, I basically am just going to travel throughout the world. Hello, Boris. In a very organic way, if I can. And I'm going to act as my good friend Troop suggested, I have crash landed on Great Bear, and I am already an Undertaker, and I am just doing my service while I am on Great Bear. I was just going to keep crouching just for a couple minutes. I just want to get into here and have a quick look without notifying him that I am here, if I can. Unless I've already done all of this. I have not. Oh, we have a friend. We have a friend to... Oh, and a hacksaw. Fantastic. I might trigger him being against this wall. Sewing kit was what I was looking for before. We'll be safe from him in here. So, is that a hammer or a hacksaw? It's a hammer, actually. Huh. I'll use it for protection purposes. So if you missed the last episode or you're new to the series, we are a pacifist as well. So as the Undertaker, she's there to help people who have left this world, but she is not going to harm any animals unless they are trying to actively harm her. Right, I have teas, I have book, and I have the spray paint. So let's do a fire for this soul. I'm going to call this person, let's have a look. Paula. Because I'm trying to not just assume they're all male. A lot of the figures do look very male, but I'm going to assume that some of them are female, or may have, you know, completely different pronouns. But yeah, we're gonna go with we should probably try and start going with, if we can, more unisex names, actually. So you know what? I'm going to call her Jamie. Jamie, this is Jamie. Good successful fire. So because I also need to warm up, I'm going to add coal to this fire. We are going to leave the tea for Jamie and also warm up a tea for me. Alright, so for we're also going to spray our symbol for Jamie. I'm indoors according to the game, which I suppose is technically correct. We're going to drop a stick. I had 50 sticks, that's so satisfying. Here's our ankh for Jamie. We're going to burn our book of remembrance. And we are going to turn to Jamie and say, may your journey to a more comfortable and happy place in the afterlife be successful. We have screenshot for Jamie. And we're going to spend this time, I noticed I didn't have much water, making water, warming up, before we move on.
I could eat a horse.
Sure, Astrid. I could cook the pork and beans. That would feed me and warm me up, though I think we're probably starving now. 300 and 900. I've got 34 cattails. Okay, we'll just cook the pork and beans. It's fine. I didn't realize I actually had the Ash Canyon sustenance that is cattails. I just had a panic moment where I was like, am I actually recording after last time? Am I recording? Am I recording? Yes. Is there sound going through? Yes. Oh boy. It's actually cooler in here tonight, which is very nice. I probably will be able to take my hair down soon. In case you haven't noticed, I generally only wear my hair up when it annoys me. Or it's hot, because I actually prefer it to be down most of the time. I gave it a trim tonight. I'm not a hairdresser, but because my hair is quite wavy and thick and has quite a lot of volume, as you can see, it hides a lot of sins. So if you mess up a little trim for yourself, I just did a little trim of the ends. Slightly shorter. It's very hard to mess it up because... yeah, texture hides things. Now, oh, I actually didn't mean to eat them right that second. That's fine. I was going to pick them up and put them here. I was going to say, hey, do you know you can do that like with teas? You can put it next to the fire. I always used to get annoyed when I was dropping cans next to a fire and it would start opening them. And I'd be like, what is this glitch? Why is it doing this? And then I realized, oh, that's intentional because it thinks you want to heat it up. I'm very... My camera box. I'm very high in my camera box. It thinks you want to heat it up, so it's assuming on your behalf. I don't know where he went. Can we see him at all? We haven't been up to the little lodge up there either. I'm assuming there's probably going to be a body by the lodge. Also today, let's put... oh, no, not on the general notes. On the day notes, please. Jamie. Minus folly. Barn thing. I'd like to get moving. I hear him again.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Luckily, Boris is scared of fire. Or will stop at least at fire, so... oh, there he is. Hey, buddy. But yeah, I don't plan to forge. I plan to go get the flare gun from the summit. That's one of the reasons I'm going to the summit. So I can defend myself. If I find the flare gun in another place, then fine. But ideally... let's do a little bit more water. Use up the fire, because we will need the fire to be out before we leave. We won't be able to leave. Now, how's my torch game? 11. Okay, so we'll just take the last 2. And then we'll have to wait out the fire, I suppose, the last 4 minutes. He's gone and up and over that way. So I think I'll be able to get up to the little lodge up the top. That would be good. I don't really care that much about this torch, so it should outlast the fire. We'll take our hot tea with us. I know that there's a barrel right there, but this is the campfire is part of the rules of the challenge. Light a fire next to the body. If it's an indoor body, light the fire indoors, outdoors. Spray the figure. Burn a remembrance book of poetry or whatever you deem it to be in your own experience, and leave a tea for our friend. Our fallen friend. We're just killing time here now. All this embers, which is very generous. It's a generous amount of time for it to be embers so that you can relight it by adding more to it. They are trying to be kind to you here, but when you're waiting for it to go out, it is it can be a bit tedious. Now, do I want the woodworking tools? Because there was a discussion amongst my friends and I about this challenge and what I left by the bodies, and one of the other things we discussed was me leaving figurines, you know, the ones that you can carve with the working tools. You do need, I believe, you only need 1 cedar, but you need 4 hours. And we all determined that that seemed like a very large investment per corpse. Ideally, I want to be heading off immediately or very soon after, so that I can help another soul. So I can hear him still. And don't like it. So the decision was made that I wouldn't do that. I am kind of tempted though to carry around the tools for a little bit and see if I don't know, why would I? Yeah, if I'm not, that's the only thing I would use it for in the, oh, he's over there, in the script of the challenge, would be to make like a little carved bear figurine or something to put by them, but that seems, I don't think I'm going to have 4 hours. And the only other thing I could think of doing would be carving it during a blizzard and having like 3 or 4 of them on me ahead of time to be prepared. But at the same time, that would require always having cedar on me, not using that cedar for the purpose that would most benefit me, which would be warmth and fire, and the fires I'm making for the bodies. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave the woodworking tools behind here at Foreman's Retreat. I, for some reason, thought there was stuff outside, but I think there is not. Okay. All right, we want to go in here, just check for stuff, particularly clothes, and move on. And I'll leave the tools here. On the table. They're 1.5 kilos, so they're not exactly the lightest thing in the world to carry around anyway. I'm going to take whatever food I can get. Oh, there's the stew. I don't think I want... This is my part of my weight too, this big thing of fuel. I don't even have my lantern yet. I don't think I want salt. What am I using salt for though? Salt and oil is a good food source, isn't it? What am I doing? Looking at the wrong thing. The bannock is oil. Is it salt though? What's the salt used in? The pies and stuff? Because bannock's just water and flour and oil. What do I need the salt for? Broth? Yeah. Which I'm unlikely to be making. Porridge. Okay, so I won't be picking up salt, I don't think. I'll grab that potato. Just wanted to see if there's anything behind the box. There is not. Let's try and tidy up just a tiny bit. Oh, that's my can. It won't let me move items that are like, you know, my items. Oh my gosh, the Oh, are those shoes darker than my current shoes? They are, technically. They're more appropriate for an Undertaker, I think, even though these would obviously help me run. And they are slightly warmer, so... Cedar, speaking of cedar. Or wets... I'm not going to need a whetstone, am I? Because I'm not going to be making the tools. And you don't find them in Interloper. Driving gloves are darker. And in better condition, so... I could keep them for leather. Same goes with the other shoes. I don't know how bulky I want to get though. Right, is there anything else I can discuss? Oh, and I need all the curtains. Can I eat though first? Chips. So I think I'm going to leave Ash Canyon now. Oh, I lost my torch. Oh well. I'm going to get these. I'm going to leave Ash Canyon. Let's have a look at my inventory now. 43 out of 35. A lot of matches because Ash Canyon is a match-friendly location. The coal is a big weight, but I don't want to be getting rid of it. Obviously, I've got some heavy food. I could eat the heavy food as soon as possible. The oil. I wish I could top up a lantern and then leave the oil behind. I don't have one yet. The other option, they don't let you just drop part of it, you see. You either have it all. It feels like it'll be so necessary. Obviously, the spray can, I've got a couple more uses out of this one. Actually, you know what? I've got 2 more. I'm bound to find more. It's not a huge weight, but it's something. Got these arrowheads. I actually think I'm going to drop them. We're not going to be making arrows, and we're not going to be mapping. They're very light, but everything's something, right? 43 sticks is a lot. I mean, 42 out of 35 isn't the end of the world. I can goat out of here. So... Well, I can't go back to the thingy. I have to go down the hill slope and then walk around, but that's not the end of the world. Okay, let's see. Let's see where Boris is. So, you might have seen recently I was here on another run and Boris was outside the door when I came out and he charged me and I ran inside the door. And then when I came back out, he was gone. And I literally had walked back in, walked back out. It wasn't a time had passed situation. He was gone. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. He's just moved on. And he was in his cave. He'd reset. It was very interesting. It's like, why are they doing that? Why is that a thing that happens? So yeah, do I want to just run down the hill from here? I don't need the gold mine. I've already been. I've been everything else up here. There was no corpse here. So I think what I might do is go down and then get out of here. This won't take me close to the exit, unfortunately. What am I hearing? It'll take me a little bit out of the way. The other alternative I have, though, is to walk back the way I came. I can't get down that rope, though. That first rope down, that gets you to the respite. Because you can go down from the respite just by running down the cliff. But you can't go that first rope, as far as I'm aware. So I don't have a way of goading down safely. That gets me to Anglers. Unless I go all the way back through the gold mine and go out the other side of the gold mine and go down there where the moose used to be and now it's sometimes Timbies. I think I'm probably safer to go down here and walk around. It is cold. It's not crazy cold. Oh my god, that creaky door just then. Oh my god, that startled me. Just when I was thinking, oh my gosh, I wonder if Boris is nearby, and then I heard a noise immediately begin and my brain went, oh. So this isn't a goat, this is really just a steep path. And it's not named by the developers, but it's shown on maps of Ash Canyon, if you look up maps of Ash Canyon, as a one-way path, so it's pretty straightforward. I usually go down the other side of that rock, so this is steeper than I'd normally do. Yeah, this is the wrong side, but I think we'll be okay. Hear the bear? He's above me. Can't reach me, but he's still breathing above me, which is extremely disconcerting. Right, reset. Reset. I won't repair her ankle though until we get to the bottom, because I don't want to just immediately sprain it again. Of course you can crouch and go down this a lot slower and you don't get any sprains, but YOLO. Reset and keep going. Someone put in chat the other night that they thought the 10-second sprain indicator reset was only for when you're encumbered, and I was like, I don't think so. So let me know what you guys think. I'm pretty sure it's a 10-set reset every time, no matter what. I'll let the pain stick around. I am going to light this, because I don't have, obviously, a weapon to defend her. So yeah, now we're a little bit further in. We have to walk all the way around. But it's, I think, probably the most direct and easiest way. We're closer to, heading back to the wolf den than we are the, exit, but that's okay. Cougar music. So this is where the cougar would be if I had the cougar on in this run. That would be a wolf. Just a normal wolf though. I got stones? I got 3. Wow. I do like the cougar music. You may have heard me on YouTube go, why is this music on all the time? I don't understand this new music. Sometimes it lasts forever and sometimes it's quick. And that's because sometimes you're in the cougar zone very briefly and sometimes you're in it for ages. Go away. I'm not interested. My car's warranty is just fine as it is. Go warm up at Anglers real quick. So yeah, the cougar's not far from Anglers at all then. Still, I know I still haven't shown you any runs with the cougar, and I'm afraid, I apologize for that. It's not a, oh, I should have got that lockbox key. I think it's this one. It's not because I don't want to play with the cougar, it's just that I don't want to ruin the runs I have planned with an animal that I have not had much experience in. Do I want to warm up or do I want to warm up? I'm alright for matches, aren't I? Yeah, I'm actually good for matches for now, so let's just do a bed warm up. It's way more economical. Means we're back where we started. Sorry. Well, we're not. We're back where we were last episode. Here we go. Half warm. Probably should do another hour. Still got a little bit of time in the day. We'll see if we can get to thingy-mabob. Mountaineers. By bedtime. Let's see. Let's see if we can push through. Okay. Wow, wow. Dusk music is always very nice. I like the dusk and the dawn music. They're both very nice. 1 hour, yeah, 1 hour and a bit of pain, so that's fine. So I've just got the 1 tea and I want to save it for like warmth purposes. So let's keep the torch away for a minute and try and get more cattails as we leave. For sustenance, we've obviously got most of them though. Lots of cattail heads littered around. It's weird because of the Tidy Kiwi run. Part of me goes, can't drop anything, and then I'm like, nope, you feel quite free in this run knowing that it doesn't matter. Let's be prepared. Just in case. I don't know if there's anything in that cave that's worth visiting. I think just the time of day, I'm not going to bother. But yeah, hopefully there's not any really good loot in that cave that I'm missing. It's so weird no wolf being here with the wildlife refresh. It feels like things just aren't where I expect them to be. So how far did I get? I suppose I got all the way, yeah, I got all the way out to Bittermarsh, didn't I? And then, yeah, the, up to Homesteaders, so I have gone all the way out there. I've just done a big loop. I do have a large amount of coal on me, so if I do get stuck at Bittermarsh because this becomes a blizzard, then we will be okay. So that coal is just for warmth. I don't need to worry about the ever-present must-have coal on me at all times in case of just realized I'm quite dark. Must have coal on me at all times in case of, you know, for forging, you know, rather than warmth purposes. I always try to have a lot of coal because you need, like, what? 8? Is it? Is it 8? Yeah, you need 8 coal if you're just using coal to warm the forge up. And then I like to carry around a bunch, so for fires, for emergency warmth, and so that I guess you kind of want like 15 coal on you. I wonder how sick I'd get with that banged up dog food. I wonder if it's worth it. I'm tempted to eat it to get the weight off me. But also, you better be a normal wolf. They're not howling. And the pain is blocking off my corner of my screen, but are they howling? It looked grey. No, it looks like, I think it's a normal wolf. I was going to say, that would be really cruel to suddenly throw timbies at me. I'd really rather not. Because in my pain blur in the corner of my side of my screen, they look grey. But there's only 2 of them. On interloper, quite often there's like anywhere from 3 to 5. I think they haven't noticed me, so if I can just keep going. I'm gonna light this at a precaution anyway. I'm just gonna stay high for a couple of minutes. Stay against the rocks and you're a bit safer. I have had timbies at Bittermarsh, like right by the fishing hut. And then I've slept and come back, you know, woken up and they've been gone. Or I've had a revolver, so I've shot them. But I don't have anything other than torches to throw at them as a tactic right now. I've got my blue flares. But yeah, I'd want to back myself up into the fishing hut and come out and throw the blue flares. They don't... Motorbikes, man. They don't appear to have... They don't appear to be on the ice, so that's where I've seen them before, so fingers crossed that is the only pack that, you know, one of the only common packs that spawns here. I would find that extremely rude. This, fresh into a run that I like. I know they're not that hard to deal with. Sometimes I just panic a little bit with them. They just, my reaction times aren't amazing as it is, and they just suddenly surround you and, you know, make things very difficult for you. If you can back yourself up against a wall, get a fire going, pull torches from the fire, throw them at them, you're fine. Blue flares, you're fine. I had them attack me on the ice once. In coastal, I had nothing behind me, and they were constantly coming at me from all sides, and I was going to die. And it was Voyager. But I was in real danger because there was no real way of, I was just shooting at them until they left me alone, but there was no real way of getting myself into a position where they couldn't attack from me from behind. Deer. Navigating by sound at the moment. Like, what clompiness can I hear? There is a moose that likes to hang out at the exit here, if you've been watching my Voyager series. I tried in vain last time to murder him and had no luck. And it wasn't fun. Wish I could be in that run right now and just go get all my arrows off the ice, because that run needs to go back and get them. I'm probably lost forever. Actually trying to avoid starving on this run now that I've got all these cattails, but I probably shouldn't be trying so hard.
Starving.
Yeah, I know, Astrid. I probably should just let her be hungry. Thing is, I'm not going to have a steady food supply without getting myself a bow and actually hunting, and or I suppose fishing, that sort of thing. This run is, being a pacifist, I'm trying very hard not to kill anything. Unless in self-defense. And that means that, it's found food, really. Found and foraged food. Now I do have stones I can throw and distract a moose if there is one. But I don't think he's here. Oh no, hang on. He's there, okay. Ooh. I thought I heard him moo before, but I wasn't sure. Now, I couldn't get him very easily to attack me when I was doing this on Voyager, but I bet you on Lopa he's going to be like, a tasty woman to annoy. I kind of wish I could use my torch and the spray paint as like a weapon. I'm gonna get a sprain because I'm doing it this way. I wonder if I can just startle behind him. He's very easily startled. Oh, he didn't seem to care. I think he's actually looking the other way. Oh no, he ran. He ran. Okay. Sweet. They take a while to reset too. They're very clompy clomp, run away. Come back another day. This is a bit late. This music's beautiful. I love it. I have stayed warm this whole time. I've just noticed that. How warm am I? Oh my gosh. Why? Why am I so warm? Thank you, game. Oh, there's one more rose hips there. Oh, I really should get them teas. I need the teas for the challenge. And I did see another cattail, but we're just going to book it out of here. It's getting too late. It's going to be dark soon. Time to look for shelter. Bearing in mind she does not have a bedroll. Or any other way to make herself cozy for the night, so we need to get to Mountaineers. We will actually... Is there a bed in the cave with the dead guy in the laptop? Because he would be our next corpse to visit. And he's actually a request by our friend of the channel, our Concerned Martian. So I would like to go to him. But I don't think I can sleep the night with him because there's no bed in there, I'm pretty sure. There's a dead guy right outside this area too, as you transition. Should get them as well. To watch out for Echo Bear. Bye, Ash Canyon. So long and thanks for all the fish.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That's her immediate concern. Is her backpack. Oh, there wasn't a body here. Just checking? There usually is, and there wasn't. Okay, that's fine. That makes my life easier. That's fine.
Anything right now.
I know, my darling, I know. Keep thinking I'm hearing noises. And I know the bear comes quite deep down into Echo Ravine now, so I do need to keep my wits about me. Not a match. Thank you. A torch. I need to get somewhere for the night safely. I don't see any bear. I don't know how deep he gets into the ravine. Can't hear no bear. But yeah, I know that my friend Dunn has had him walking towards him while he like walking down that path while he walked up. We're gonna head down here to the cave, which I always forget the name of. I think it's got quite a cool name too. I always forget it. We're just gonna see if he has a bed, because if he has a bed, we'll call it there. Otherwise, we will head up to Mountaineers. Can't remember what caves have beds. I've been doing a little bit of a mission to go around all the caves and get a record, but I've been slacking. This cave is always further down than I think it is. I think around the back here is a deer carcass. Not a person, right? Yeah. Looks like there might be a backpack over there though. Let's go check real quick. Oh, it must have just cleared up a bit. Yeah, crows have just spawned in. Is that a backpack or just a rock? There's a backpack. Backpack. Oh, yeah. I mean, I could try and thaw him and... Oh, shit. I think we might get an Aurora. Don't really want to try and race up to Mountaineers in an Aurora. We might be spending the night just passing time if we don't have a bed. This is very sus to me. At least we found the cave because the crows are there. And it will be... Yeah, I was going to say it'll be cooling down now because it's not so cloudy. Bummer! I wasn't paying attention. Oh well, she's gonna eat before bed anyway, but yeah, I'm not gonna get well fed for another while then. Hi, my friend. Chasm Cave, that's it. I knew it had a cool name. Now this is Max. We'll get Max in a minute. Max has some...
Oh, it's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
It's delightfully warm in the back, but there's no bed. Do I risk it with the night looking like that, sky looking like that? We do have to look after Max. I try not to burn the book to start the fire. I try to just burn the book. You know, I want to burn the book of remembrance or poetry or whatever it is. In the fire, like ceremoniously, you know, like symbolically, rather than using it as fuel to start the fire. So. You only need a couple of sticks, really. Let's give you that final tea. So I might make my next one. Let's spray paint. Let's drop our stick. Still hovering at around 50 sticks, which is pretty good. And here's our book of remembrance for you, my friend. Max, May, whatever final email you're so desperate to send have been a message of hope or love to your loved ones. And may you find solace. And there the fucking Aurora is. I can't risk travelling up there and getting Aurora bear, Aurora wolf. No way to defend myself except the hammer. I think we're spending the night passing time in here, which is frustrating because I don't have any way of sleeping. Bummer. Oh well. Let's make some managers because I noticed we were low. Let's throw in a fur. 2 fur actually because they're heavy. Cedar. Past like 6 hours of time sitting in here, basically, with our friend here. We could read Max's message when the Aurora is in full bloom. Let's take a little screenshot for Max. We're not quite in full Aurora yet because it's not buzzing. Let's do some crafting and maintenance and stuff like that. The other annoying thing is I can't save, and we're at 43 minutes of recording, and as you know, I'm more than happy to do a long episode, but it's kind of like I'd like to have saved. Nice potato. Fuck that noise. How am I supposed to defend myself if an Aurora bear comes in here? They're promising me a bumpy ride. Sounds about right. Nothing and no one left this far north. T for me, T for Max, T for me. Interesting how it's glowing through the back of the laptop screen. That doesn't seem right. Should we just throw some water in? I'm just gonna go to the back of the cave. And pass an hour of time. Because I'm an absolute wuss. I think I got a save there, didn't I? I would have got a save there. Let's go check on our water and then I'll do it again and make sure I look at the saved words on screen. Because yeah, of course I could have passed time. Oh, one of them's burn. I could have passed time, of course, to save the game for you guys, but it just didn't feel like a fun way to the end of the episode. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna enjoy this aurora, hopefully not bringing us an aurora bear, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Actually, we'll leave it running. Please like, comment, and subscribe so more people can find me, and I'll see you in a few more days with some more content from Great Bear. I appreciate you all. Bye bye. In the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel.